Good morning, man. Let's tell you what we're doing today. So we're gonna do a video on angry Mgtow. Mgtow's beginning to frighten women. So let's see what kind of nonsense he has to spew today. Roll the intro.
Angry Mgtow here, and the threats are getting more graphic.
Wow, I wonder what kind of threats he was receiving. Do I encourage threats? No. Do I encourage to go threaten somebody because of their opinion that's opposite to yours? Of course not. No way. That's not the way to deal with things. You should talk things out rationally and logically. But let's see what kind of threats he's receiving.
Hey guys, I just want to remind you to follow me on another platform, which includes minds.com, vid.me, SoundCloud, and even iTunes. You never know what's going to happen on YouTube, and I upload all my content to those platforms and many others. So definitely follow me on one of them. So, the threats are getting more graphic. You guys think I'm joking? You think I'm playing around? Guys, the threats are getting more graphic.
Do I think you're joking around? No, of course not. I take like threats very seriously, and I don't encourage threats like towards anybody who I disagree with, or anybody that has a different political opinion than me, or anybody that has like a different opinion than me in general. I don't encourage threats whatsoever. So he said, "Oh, the threats are getting more graphic. The threats are getting more graphic." Just show what kind of threats you're receiving, so we can address it right here and right now.
And it's been going on. I'm just laughing them off, but I gotta say, they are really angry. People are really angry at me. I mean, they see that I'm putting out the work, they're putting in the work, and they're upset. We're gonna be taking a look at a couple of these comments. The first comment comes from Albert Baja. He or she says, "Hey, someone just shot up a woman's dressing room, and it's because of people like you. So now you're next. If YouTube doesn't shut people like you down, like Daddy05, then citizens are going to have to take matters into their own hands."
Like I said, I don't agree with my threats on the internet whatsoever, but threats are usually empty on the internet, pretty much. They really don't mean anything, and statements like that and comments like that, you should just really be like just laughing off and be like, whatever, like that's not gonna bother me whatsoever. I get kind of comments like that all the time on my videos, and I just laugh those kind of things off. They don't really bother me that much. So I don't really take it as a threat, to be honest. I really don't. I just laugh it off and just go about my days and like continue making content for my audience because that's what I like to do. I don't take those kind of things as like threats towards me. Is it, oh, they're threatening me because like I'm putting out my work because I have a different opinion? No, like usually online threats you don't mean anything, to be honest. Do I encourage it? No, but they usually don't mean anything. They're just empty statements with nothing to back it up.
Even if you have a VPN, I can get someone to find out where you live. You're going to die. You're going to die. This is one of the comments that I got, guys. This is one of the comments that I've received.
Again, that is horrible. I don't encourage it. Doxing or threatening somebody like to kill somebody, I don't encourage that whatsoever on the internet. I don't encourage that. I always like encourage my audience not to go and threaten people like that I make videos on. I don't go tell my audience to do that or anything like that. You say, oh, I can buy your VPN or like I can go find you. You're gonna die. No, that's not cool, man. I don't encourage that whatsoever. I don't. But like I said, on the internet, they usually are like meaningless statements, to be honest. But I can see why you're taking it as like a personal thing towards you. I can see that. But on the internet, this is just me. They're just like meaningless statements with nothing to back it up or something. Unless they're like really, really being serious, I wouldn't take it too seriously, to be honest. Um, I understand why you're taking it seriously, but threats on the internet, I don't take it that seriously. I just laugh it off and just go about my days. I'm like, not being bothered with it, to be honest. If someone told me, hey, you're gonna die, I'm gonna kill you because I have a different opinion than them, I would be like, whatever, fine. Like, whatever. Who cares? Like they're just a stupid like troll on the internet. You gotta look at it. It's like they're just silly trolls on the internet. To be honest, that's how the internet is and how we will remain to be for the rest of our time. So you got to take these things as like troll bait. They're just looking for like a response out of you. Pretty much, they're looking at to get a rise. Say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you and run your VPN or something like that." Like I said, do I encourage it? No, but they're just looking like to get a rise out of you. To be pretty honest, so I just ignore those kind of things. So like, if I get those kind of things on my channel, I just ignore it, and or just laugh it off. To be pretty honest, like water off a duck's back, I just let it go. What if I was to get those kind of things? I would just be like, whatever, and just go about my day. So I suggest you just like forget about it and like go about your day. And I encourage you to ignore those kind of like trolls that you get. No, do I encourage threats against you because you have a different opinion than me? No, of course not. No, I don't encourage that whatsoever. But you should just ignore those kind of trolls on the internet. They're just looking to get a rise out of you.
But let's look further at some of the other comments, okay? Let's look at some of the other comments. This is another one from Albert Baja. Enjoy, because his content will last forever. The only way to shut him down is to kill him. Guys, these are the comments that I'm getting. The only way to shut him down is to kill him.
Again, that is very deplorable of somebody to say on the internet. That's very, very deplorable. I don't encourage that kind of thing. I don't encourage that kind of thing. Say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you because you have a different opinion than I do. We're on different sides of the spectrum. Therefore, I'm gonna kill you." He said, "Oh, I'm gonna shut his channel down. The only way to do that is to kill him." No, that's not cool, man. I'm not gonna laugh at that either, man. That's not cool. But like I said, on the internet, they're just basically meaningless statements. They're just looking like to see how can I get him angry today. That's what they do. Those are trolls. I've been on YouTube long enough to know that trolls are nothing more than just people trying to get a rise out of you. And if they say those kind of threats, they're just looking to get a rise out of you and make you mad. You gotta learn like how to ignore those kind of things. Do I agree with your content? No. I don't agree with your content or I don't agree with your opinion. But do I agree with threats against you? Nah. Of course not. But you just gotta ignore those kind of things on the internet. Those are just trolls looking like to get a rise out of you and just looking for a response and just looking for something to see like, oh yeah, I got him angry. You just gotta learn to ignore those kind of things. Those things are not cool, but you just got to learn to ignore it, to be honest, and just go about your day. Like I said, do I agree with your content? No. Do I agree with your opinion? No. Do I think you can be a bit extreme? Yeah. But those kind of comments, just ignore it, to be honest, and just go about your day and shrug it off, to be honest, and just do something to get your mind off it.
Is to kill him. Okay, I'm getting numerous death threats. I keep telling you guys about the death threats. Like, they've been trying to kill me for quite some time. They can't get to me. All right, they can't get me. I'm laughing. They think they're gonna get me. You know, I'm laughing my butt off. Like, listen, if you really think you're gonna get me, you're not. Okay, you need to give up. You need to go reflect, get on your knees, repent, because you're not gonna get me. All right, so take that anger out of your heart and move on with your life.
Well, I'm glad you're kind of laughing at all, but you need to let all the anger out of your heart, bud, like that's in your content, to be honest. Take your own advice. In your content, you need to let that anger go. Because in your content, it's nothing but anger. I understand it's in the name, but you need to let it go as well. If you're going to tell somebody else to let the anger go, let it go within your own content, to be honest. Like I said, do I agree with the death threats you receive? Nah. But they're just like crazy internet trolls just looking to get a rise out of you. But let that anger go, dude. Those death threats, they ain't nothing. Nothing but meaningless statements with nothing to back it up and with nothing to hold. It's just like a puff of air, man. It's just nothing but that, to be honest. So let that anger go in your heart first. Then they'll learn to do that. But you gotta understand, this is YouTube. And the kind of content you put on the internet will elicit some of those responses. Are they good responses? No. But you gotta watch the kind of content you put on YouTube. And if you have a controversial opinion, yeah, that will happen. Do I encourage that kind of thing? No. Of course not. But you got to learn if you haven't learned by now. This is YouTube. Those kind of comments are going to come. Like I said, I've received those kind of comments in the past, okay? And I just ignored it, okay? Just learn to ignore those kind of things, alright?
Mr. Tickles writes, can't wait to read about his death in the papers. Do you guys see this? These comments. Another comment from him. He just gets drunk and sings I love you, but no one loved this poor bastard, and no one will miss him when he's gone. He just loves the money he makes, not his subscribers. He doesn't even love his mother. What a piece of crap.
By reading these kind of things, you're only giving it validity, and you're only giving the trolls extra power, dude. You're only giving them extra power to troll you even harder next time, dude. They are trolling you. How can you not see that they are trolling you, dude? Just to get a rise out of you. How do you not see that? These are clear trolls trying to get a rise out of you, and you're falling for the bait pretty hard, dude. I felt sorry for you, like, in the first half, but I'm trying to see. These are trolls, dude. These are trolls. Just trying to get a rise out of you. You need to understand it. And by reading these kind of things, you're only giving it validity. I don't understand if you know this or not. I don't really understand if you know this or not, to be honest. You're only giving these things validity by reading it. And you're only giving the trolls even harder ammo to come back at you with 10 times as strong. So, like I said, just ignore those kind of trolls. Do you see me reading comments that I've gotten on my videos? No, because I ignore those kind of things and just go about my days. I don't give those trolls validity on my channel because it's going to give them ammo to come back at me 10 times as harder next time. So that's what you need to do. So what have we learned today, my electrolytes? We learned that Angry Mgtow is basically just falling for like troll bait traps, and he's going to get 10 times as harder trolling next time because he's giving these things validity. I encourage you, like, if you make videos and you get these kind of troll comments, don't give these things validity. Just ignore it and, like, go about your days and just continue making content for your audience. And don't worry about, like, the troll comments or whatever. And don't shut down your comment section either. No, that's not gonna happen. Just leave your comment section open. And if you get those kind of things, just ignore it. And, like, I encourage you just to leave it there and just let them be stupid by themselves. So that's going to be it for me, my electrolytes. My Twitter handle should be right here. I am most active on there. I upload my videos there too. So that's going to be it for me, my electrolytes. Have a great day, and remember to stay awesome.